21st century is a testament to human ingenuity with countless inventions, shaping our world in unprecedented ways. However, not all these innovations have been universally embraced. From gene editing tools to surveillance technologies, certain inventions have sparked heated debates, raising profound ethical, social, and even existential questions. Initially hailed as a convenient tool for unlocking smartphones and making payments, its applications have expanded exponentially. Law enforcement agencies worldwide have integrated facial recognition into security systems, enabling them to track and identify suspects in real time. CRISPR-Cas9 allows scientists to modify DNA sequences with unprecedented precision, opening up new possibilities for treating genetic disorders and improving crops. These systems, initially introduced to streamline lending practices and promote financial inclusion, have evolved into sophisticated mechanisms that evaluate citizens' trustworthiness across various aspects of their lives. Proponents argue that such systems can help ensure loan repayment, combat fraud, and simplify credit checks, fostering greater financial transparency. And digital media has emerged as a powerful tool for creating realistic but fake videos, audio clips, and images. This technology enables users to manipulate and synthesize media content, often for malicious purposes such as spreading misinformation or damaging reputations. The proliferation of deepfakes raises significant ethical and societal concerns. Their affordability and ease of use have made them popular for recreational activities, providing breathtaking perspectives and capturing stunning visuals. However, drones have also sparked controversies. Concerns about privacy and surveillance have grown as drones capable of carrying cameras into private spaces have become more accessible. The potential for drones to be used for spying or unauthorized surveillance raises questions about the boundaries of personal privacy and the need for regulations to protect against potential abuses. Additionally, the integration of drones into air traffic poses challenges for aviation authorities, tasked with ensuring the safety and efficiency of airspace in an era of unmanned aerial vehicles. The ease with which they can be created and disseminated online has led to a surge in fake news and propaganda, blurring the lines between reality and fiction. These weapons, which can be produced using readily available 3D printers and digital blueprints, circumvent traditional gun manufacturing regulations and serialization processes. Feel free to share your opinions and perspectives on the topics discussed in the comment section below. And if you found this video thought-provoking and informative, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. Thanks for watching. The proliferation of 3D printed weapons raises significant legal and security concerns. Their decentralized production methods make it challenging for authorities to trace and regulate the distribution of these firearms, potentially contributing to an increase in gun violence and organized crime. The anonymity afforded by 3D printing also poses a risk, as it allows individuals with malicious intent to acquire weapons without leaving a digital or physical footprint. This erosion of trust in visual and auditory media has profound implications for individuals, businesses, and society as a whole. The potential for deepfakes to be used for financial gain through scams or to tarnish reputations has also sparked legal and regulatory discussions aimed at curbing their misuse and holding perpetrators accountable. However, critics express deep concerns about the potential for misuse, the erosion of privacy, and the danger of creating a society where individuals are constantly monitored and penalized for not. Pre-implantation genetic diagnosis, or PGD, is a technique used during in vitro fertilization to test embryos for genetic disorders before they are implanted in the uterus. BC has involved direct communication between the brain and an external device, bypassing traditional neural pathways. This technology holds immense potential for medical applications, such as restoring vision in blind individuals or enabling quadriplegics to control prosthetic limbs. However, BC has also raised ethical concerns. The ability to decode brain activity and potentially manipulate thoughts or emotions raises questions about privacy, autonomy, and the very essence of what it means to be human. Moreover, the long-term consequences of implanting devices into the brain and the potential for misuse or abuse are unknown and potentially dangerous. Striking a balance between the benefits of this technology and the need to safeguard human dignity and autonomy remains a significant ethical challenge. This technology allows prospective parents to select embryos that do not have certain genetic abnormalities, reducing the risk of passing on diseases like cystic fibrosis or Huntington's disease. However, PGD has sparked ethical concerns. Critics argue that the process of selecting embryos based on genetic criteria raises moral and social issues. The potential for genetic discrimination and the possibility of creating a society where certain genetic traits are deemed more desirable than others are troubling implications of this technology. Moreover, concerns about the commodification of embryos and the disposal of those deemed unsuitable have fueled debates about the status of embryos and the ethical boundaries of reproductive technologies. The opaque nature of these algorithms and the potential for bias or discrimination raise questions about fairness and due process, while the chilling effect on individual freedoms and the potential for mass surveillance are worrying implications for civil liberties. However, This powerful tool has also raised ethical concerns. One of the most contentious applications of CRISPR-Cas9 is in germline editing, which involves modifying genes in human embryos, sperm or egg cells. This practice raises ethical questions about the potential consequences of altering the genetic makeup of future generations and the unforeseen effects it may have on human evolution. Moreover, concerns about genetic inequality and the potential for genetic enhancement rather than therapy have fueled debates about the equitable access to gene editing technologies and the potential for exacerbating social and economic disparities. The technology's use in public spaces has sparked significant privacy concerns. As cameras equipped with facial recognition capabilities proliferate, citizens are increasingly wary of being constantly monitored and having their movements tracked without their knowledge or consent. AI-powered virtual assistants or recommendation algorithms and automated customer service are just a few examples of its integration into daily routines. While AI offers numerous benefits, including increased efficiency and personalized experiences, it has also sparked significant controversy. One major concern is the potential for job displacement as AI and automation technologies continue to advance. Critics argue that AI-powered systems can replicate human intelligence, potentially rendering many jobs obsolete and contributing to widespread unemployment and economic inequality. Moreover, the increasing use of AI in decision-making processes, particularly in areas such as law enforcement and finance, raises questions about bias, discrimination, and the lack of accountability. As AI systems learn from historical data, they can perpetuate and even amplify existing societal biases, leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes. Ensuring fairness, transparency, and accountability in AI decisions is crucial to prevent the exacerbation of social and economic disparities. Furthermore, the potential for misuse by authoritarian regimes cannot be ignored. In countries where civil liberties are restricted, facial recognition software can be weaponized to target dissidents, suppress dissent, and maintain social control. The ease with which it can be used to identify, locate, and potentially apprehend individuals raises troubling questions about the erosion of privacy and the chilling effect it may have on freedom of expression and assembly. Join us as we explore the most controversial inventions of the 21st century, where the lines between progress and peril are increasingly blurred. Proponents argue that autonomous vehicles will significantly reduce the number of accidents, which are often caused by human error, leading to safer roads for everyone. Additionally, self-driving cars are expected to enhance mobility for the elderly and the disabled, allowing them to drive independently. However, the technology also presents formidable challenges. One of the most pressing concerns is the safety of self-driving cars. Despite extensive testing, the technology is still prone to errors, raising questions about liability and responsibility in the event of an accident. Furthermore, the potential for job displacement due to automation is significant, as self-driving cars could render many truck drivers and taxi drivers obsolete. The ethical dilemmas associated with programming autonomous vehicles to make life-or-death decisions in critical situations also pose profound questions about the limits of artificial intelligence and the values we want to embed in these machines. Number 10. Facial recognition software. Facial recognition technology, once confined to science fiction, has rapidly become a fixture in our everyday lives. 9. Self-driving cars. Self-driving cars have emerged as one of the most anticipated innovations of the 21st century, promising to revolutionize the way we commute. Number 8. CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology. CRISPR-Cas9 gene editing technology has emerged as a groundbreaking innovation with the potential to transform medicine and agriculture. Number 7. Social credit systems. China's pioneering efforts in developing a comprehensive social credit system have sparked both intrigue and alarm. Number 6. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, once a futuristic concept, has now permeated numerous aspects of our lives. No. 5. Deepfake technology, born at the intersection of artificial intelligence. No. 4. Pre-implantation genetic diagnosis. No. 3. Brain-computer interfaces. Brain-computer interfaces, or BCs, have emerged as one of the most futuristic innovations of the 21st century. Number 2. Drones. Drones, once primarily associated with military operations, have now permeated various aspects of civilian life, from package delivery to aerial photography. No. 1. 3D printed weapons. 3D printed weapons, also known as additive manufactured firearms, have emerged as a controversial innovation with far-reaching implications. What are your thoughts on the most controversial inventions of the 21st century?